Hey guys, welcome back to The Great Print. I'm Sadie.
I'm Amanda, and just want to say thank you to Brazen Fox for letting us record here.
And today we have a very special guest, the one, the only, my sister, my cousin, my go-to, my ride or die, Jacie.
Hey y'all, thanks for having me.
We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Excited.
I'm glad to be here.
Happy to have you.
We're brainstorming, trying to figure out what do we do, what do we does, what is your go-to move when you're upset?
Oh,
When you get angry, someone tries you
damn.
after you've been healing.
After I've been healing?
Or
No. We gotta talk both because that's two different Jacies. So let's talk about before healing because I'm not evolved yet. I'm not an evolved Cancer yet. You know, they have those evolved zodiac signs. No. Mm-hmm. Right now, I could say that I'm in a healed place. Yeah, because I've been seeking God and just trying to be in my word and you know, focusing on centering myself, like some would say. But just to be real, I'm toxic AF.
It runs in the family.
And my go-to thing would be to be petty. I'm just too petty. I'm petty. I could curse.
Yeah.
I'm petty as fuck. I'm petty as fuck. And so I'm going to try to find a way to get you back. I'm going to try to find a way to make you just as mad as me.
Or more, actually.
Yeah, or more. But then it's like, you got to be strategic with it. I can't just like, it's not just, oh, you know, right then, I got your ass. And I got something for you. So, but if it's not that serious, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to just be quiet. I get in my head a lot. So I'll be quiet first, whether it's because I'm planning your demise.
That's how I am.
Whether I'm planning your demise or, you know, I'm just also just thinking. Sometimes I'm sad. I'm a Cancer. I get sad. I cry. I gotta like be emotional about it. Something you don't know about.
I cry all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody believes
it's April.
this.
It's April 1st, right? No, it's April 3rd. But yeah, so for the most part, the first thing I do is I'm quiet. I don't like to argue. So
I feel like I just, like, if it gets to that point, like, you really piss me off, like, you just rub me the wrong way, just bad taste in my mouth, like, I retreat. Like, I just, I'll distract myself so I'm not, like,
Thinking about it?
yeah, like, I hate, like, being overwhelmed with, like, all the drama. I can't. But
you go out. You find somewhere to go.
Not always. Like, sometimes I'll really just, like, lock myself at home and just be in my pajamas, like, stuff in my face.
Yeah.
Watching TV.
Because the two places I don't go is back and forth. And I'm like, you want to argue with me, you are going to get your feelings hurt. I stay quiet. I stay at a distance for your safety. Because I know how far I could take it. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that to you.
It's for the greater good.
Yeah.
If you know better, do better.
Yeah. I feel you.
But, I mean, I definitely wasn't always that way. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, what's the pettiest shit that I've done. I don't know. Can you guys think of anything?
I have
like,
so
what's,
many
like,
to
your
think
number one, like, petty thing
It
that you...
depends on the person. So it's like...
Fun pastime.
It's just a hobby of mine.
I think like for me, I'm only petty in my relationship. I'm not petty like with other people. Like if I have like female beef or something like that. Well, not really beef because I don't beef these days. But in the times where I've had issues with females, I'm petty. Like I'm petty. I'm making you feel it. Yeah. But it depends. That's why I said it depends who it is for the most part, because now a female can't get anything out of me. I mean, I don't have issues, right?
Yeah.
But if I did, you're not going to get, like, we all at a place where we trying to get money, you know, focus on other things. So being petty and it takes energy. It takes energy to be toxic. It takes energy to be strategic and ruin a nigga day.
Now I'm trying to think.
For real.
So even in that case, like,
I remember back in the day, and I'm sure you guys have probably done this, but like going through a breakup, and then of course it involved like you go out, like you get super dressed up.
No.
You get so
Because I got something to say.
Record the whole night.
posting all them pictures. You like make it hurt.
Yeah. Yo, can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
So, Stephanie, my cousin, Stephanie. So, and she my bad, girl. So anyway,
Damn stuff. She said it, not me.
nah, there was this one time, and she did it, and I've done it before. So she took a picture. So I think we had MySpace or something. And you know how you could put pictures up on your thing?
Yeah.
I think she had broke up with her man at that point or whatever. They was going through some differences. She had me. So let's just say this is the camera and this is her. She took like a picture. She took a picture like this. So it's a selfie in a sense. But I'm right here with a fitted cap. So it looks like it's a nigga head right here. What? I don't know.
So
but yeah, we did that shit.
Oh,
So it
man.
looked like she just probably like looking at him or some shit. Yo, that was so funny. So yeah, she posted that. That was
mad
funny.
For a second,
That was an extremity.
I thought you were gonna say you were under her, like holding her boobs up.
I've done that. I've done that for my friends.
It's
I'm
one
like,
of your
here.
friends is like, I got you. Perky.
Like,
Word, right? No. It was with that, you know, she wanted him to think
That's
it was another guy.
creative.
Yeah,
I love
girl.
that.
Yeah, girl.
he was probably tight.
I remember I had another situation. We made it seem like first of all, the Henny bottle was done. We just made some iced tea, mixed that shit up, put that shit in the Henny, and we was lit. It wasn't a toxic behavior, but you know, I was young and dumb, trying to act like I was doing something I wasn't.
Oh my god,
That's so
That's
good.
just-
Not the iced tea in the Henny bottle.
it's fucking Arizona.
That should look real. That should look real.
But yeah, I feel like these days, the only person that could get me mad is whoever I'm in a relationship with. Like, because I don't care to have drama with females or like, I feel like if we're friends, we kind of like address things and it's just like, all right, bitch, like, you pissed me off.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like it's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like when you're in a relationship and that person pisses you off, I'm like, you of all people know how I feel about certain things. Why the fuck would you
Yeah.
try it? You know, it's like,
I mean, you know, I'm gonna bring God into this, right? So I feel like whenever you're in a relationship with somebody, or maybe even like your parents or somebody that you really love and care about, especially when you're trying to do good. Like I seen this post some girl today. She was talking about like, God is gonna give you what you need to work on. So for example, if you lack patience and you need to do better with patience, God is gonna give you a partner or the main person you spend time with that's gonna test your patience. They're gonna do things like they might be extra slow. Like me personally, I like to be on time. I like to do things in a time frame. I thank my dad for that, for rushing me and verbally abusing me.
My
That's
God.
for another day.
You would hate me.
that's a family thing. It's a trait we have.
Yeah,
My
so
mother
it's
raised me to be late.
no. Mama. Oh my God. I have a. Can you edit that shit?
That is crazy.
Yo. Okay. Yeah, my mother's like that too. My mother's mad slow. And she takes mad long. But my dad, get the fuck downstairs. Like he's always so.
That's how my dad is.
I'd be like, you know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. So now, in my relationship, he's slow. And he takes mad long to do everything. So.
Just
But
like,
I asked
come
God
on, Mom.
I asked God to be more patient. No, that's a fact. Thanks. Giving me PTSD and shit. But yeah, so the post was that, and then she was just like, you know, if you, what is it? So she said patience, and she said something else like, I don't know, different shit. Just basically whatever you lack, you'll get that person that's gonna test you. And you're not knowing it's a test, you know?
I like that, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's triggering me.
Yeah. It's like, well, I got to deal with the one shit I don't like.
Why I gotta come from the person I enjoy?
And you know it's not going to be just one thing.
I know.
it's
Like, there's
not.
the list now.
It's not. But then it's like when you have a person, you get to, I mean, once that becomes your person, if you have a person or whatever, it's like, you don't want to do that with nobody else, especially when you invest mad time. It's like.
That's why it's bittersweet, because I feel like at the end of the day, you're still growing as,
Yeah.
you know, with that person, maybe as a result of that person.
Exactly.
And-
It's growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if it ain't, I'm sorry, even if it's not a relationship, like a mother or like a sister, like it's still challenging you to grow.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, family relationships are the hardest.
Oh, God. Don't we know?
I feel like with dealing with shit like that, I feel
It's
like
hard.
I definitely be giving my family the silent treatment. It's just like, you're my blood. Like, you should treat me the best.
Sis.
Like, why you fucking playing with my emotions all the time? Like, shit.
Oh
Like
my
they should know
God.
you, right?
Yeah.
You know me
Like-
my whole life. Why you
Yeah.
playing with me?
Yeah.
Why you playing with me?
Yeah, like,
why
you
you
know
want me to
what
change?
buttons to push, and you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know what it is, though? Because I feel like we were talking about this briefly, where our generation is aware and taking accountability of what we have to heal and make right. And our parents' generation is like, what do you mean therapy?
Yeah.
You know, like, but that's just the dynamic that wasn't available for them. For them, you know, now they're stuck in their ways.
And I remember hearing, I don't know if I'm going to phrase this right. I'm going to do my best. But something that's like the generation before ours, like, didn't question authority. Like, they didn't question authority figures. It was like, you know,
what you say is
like that's the law.
Do as I say, not as I do, or whatever that
and then,
bullshit
like,
is.
our generation is the exact opposite of that. Like, we don't stop with the questions. It's like, what's your reason behind that? Like, how can you rationalize this?
Right.
Like,
but then again, think about it. Like, that could be, because then it's like, all right, just sometimes you just got to be a little tough. You don't need to be like, oh, but why? Sometimes you don't want to internalize everything. Not everything needs to be internalized so much.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like some things help you build tough skin. So I don't know. I think it's like a 50-50. Like, some things I'm grateful for my parents or like the older generation having, because they got tough skin.
Yeah.
In a sense. But then, we are a generation that we're learning how to be vulnerable. We're learning to know what those emotions are and teaching, you know, the younger generation that it's okay to be certain things. But I feel like sometimes it's like it's extremely normalized, if that's even a thing, where it's like, all right, some people drag it a little bit. Where it's like, all right, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
it don't gotta be that much. You know what I'm saying?
So you do the silent treatment. What do you do?
I would say the same thing though. The first reaction would be to be quiet.
Yeah.
Definitely plan or just or I go out. Like I said, I asked you if you go out because I will find something to do. I'll call somebody what you're doing. Especially because most of it, like you said, it comes in my relationship. So it's like, I live with him, so it's like,
oh, okay, so it's just
I gotta get up out of here. I
change
don't
of
want to be
scenery,
here,
so
or I go to sleep. Ooh.
Yes.
There's so many things you don't feel when you're sleeping.
Yeah, he gets tight at me. He'd be like, "Yo, you really could sleep while you mad?" Yeah, it's the best fucking
like
time,
a
nigga.
baby.
Like, you're actually putting me to sleep.
Word,
I love this song.
word.
Yeah, I feel like, but not for nothing. Like, silent treatment is not healthy, and I feel like that is my go-to as well. But that was like low-key taught.
Yeah,
Low-key it was, because, like, let's say like you said, family-wise, that's the main thing. It's either silent treatment or like extreme arguments with family.
See, it's funny that you say that, because I feel like it was kind of like I had the opposite reaction. Like, in my house, like, no one hesitated to tell you exactly how they were feeling. Like, it was like real quick, you're gonna know how I feel.
Like cutthroat.
that's good though.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
You like that, right?
Yeah, and I felt like there was some part of me that, like, although that side is still there, I so value like peace and like just calm. Yeah, like not that like crazy temperament. So I had like the opposite reaction. Like, I didn't adapt that behavior. It was just like it was just so something that like I hated, that it was like, I'm not gonna be like that.
So you wasn't like that. I mean, you're not like that then.
I feel like
You hold it in.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
now maybe you're growing. Probably.
Yeah, I like to think that like I take a beat before I like react.
Yeah.
You know, with all that anger, but yeah, sorry, but yeah, when I was younger, I was a fucking hothead, screaming my head off. Like,
I feel like I was worse when I was
in
younger.
your face.
Yeah. I feel like I was worse as I was younger, but then like now, like, silent treatment, if someone gives me silent treatment, it does not bother me. I'm just like, okay, this is nice.
I like the quiet.
Right. But, you know, for me, I distance myself because I'm like, you know what? Let me process this. You have to understand, like, you and that person have different perspectives on the same situation.
Yeah.
And you may or may not come to an understanding, and that's fine. But I feel like some people are just not okay to agree to disagree. It's like my way or no way.
But that's when, like,
but that applies for like
at
family
that point,
and
it's
relationship.
just like, you ever heard the saying, like, stupid people don't know that they're stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like,
Yeah.
I'll agree with you. Just like, I don't want to have this conversation anymore. Like, I'm not going to sit here trying to convince you. Like,
And it's like, if you know me, if I'm telling you you're right, that's how you know you lost. I'm like, yeah, I want this to be
Especially
over.
when you know people stuck in their own ways.
Exactly.
Like, and that's the thing that I feel like the older generation, they're so stuck in a certain way. It's like, I don't even have time. I don't have time to teach you what I see. Like, I'm going to tell you, like, I'm that person in my immediate family that will speak up. Like, I recently had a family meeting that I had to let everybody know, because unlike your household, and it's so crazy because your household is like my man's household. Like they sit, they talk to each other, they tell each other how they feel.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like. I've never grew up in a household where my mother's like, oh, let's talk about this, and that. Or my dad's just cursing, get it done or don't, or like that's it. He'll say what he gotta say and leave the room, and then it's like, okay. Or my mom.
But like, my mom's kind of like that.
Your mom?
Yeah. So it's not like
But she's gonna say what she gotta say though.
Yeah, maybe I presented it the wrong way. It's not like, hey, can we sit down? I really want to tell you.
No, it don't gotta be like that.
But why the fuck are you touching my shit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. All right, I get you.
It's a fucking disrespect.
Is it disrespect for me? She was saying that?
Just walking around, like slamming doors, cabinets and shit. Like, you know they're mad.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, you're not going to miss that.
Yeah. But they saying what they feel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, see, and my mom, she's the type, she'll stare at you and show you that she knows something. So what they got to do with school or anything, or like, let's say I did something.
Oh my God, my mom's like
she
that
will
too.
hold that shit down.
Damn.
She will hold that shit down for a year if she could. And she'll just be like, I know that.
And
I
then
know
bring
what you
it up
did.
randomly.
Yeah. And I'll be like, But it's like too late. Why are we talking about it now? It's
Right.
not affect. The emotions ain't there no more.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't have COVID, by the way. I just have a really bad cold.
I would not have brought her here.
I have a nasty ass cold. Not a cold, a cough. Honey and garlic, mash that shit together, put it in the fridge for a few days. It's helping me. Anyway,
There you go.
but yeah, no. So just to wrap that up, I didn't grow up with that kind of family. So in my relationship now, he wants to talk about everything head on, and I'm like,
that's really good.
I love that.
because I don't be ready.
Yeah,
I don't be ready. And so what
get that.
gets me tight about him is that I don't be ready, and so it's like, you want to talk now when I'm gonna possibly offend you and get upset because I'm upset. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm gonna either violate or like say something that I'm not gonna regret, that I know I'm gonna regret, or you could just let me take a moment, go outside, sleep, do whatever I gotta do, and then I'll revisit the conversation. He don't like that because he want to talk about it. He want to be like, so let's talk. What you feeling? I need time, and I need my nap, or I need to leave, or I need to smoke, or I got to do something.
Yeah.
To process. You need
Because
time to process.
I'm gonna react off emotion.
Yeah.
First.
But I feel like if you know that about yourself and he knows that about you, like that's something like I could respect that. Like
Yeah.
if I'm in a relationship with someone,
Compromise,
and, like,
though.
Yeah, like they don't process things the way that I do, and if you just really need time to, that's what it sounds like. You just need time to process. You don't process as quickly as he does, so like you need a minute to gather your thoughts.
Let me ask y'all a
Like,
question.
there's
When
nothing
y'all
wrong with
tight,
that.
do y'all do this? So if y'all mad, right? Let's
Probably.
say if your man or whoever you're dealing with is like, you mad, you say no. And then y'all leave and then you start texting paragraphs
Yes.
and shit. Y'all do that?
Actually, you know what's so funny? And maybe because iPhone is like this, I'll get on TikTok to just distract myself. Then I'll see TikToks that are like relating to whatever we're going through. I'm like, I'm sending this to you, asshole.
Yeah. Nah, I don't do that because I feel like he's gonna think we buddy.
Yes,
no,
yes,
motherfucker.
you're like lightening
No,
the
but
mood.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I'm very
gonna
like
be
to
here
the
misery
point.
with me.
And exactly. I'm very to the point. I'm like, so I'm upset.
Send the Illuminati after.
You know, just a little bit.
You may not want to use your car today.
Facts.
You might get hit by a car today. But I don't know. You know what it is? But I have the complete opposite. He's so quiet, and it's like when I address things, I'm like, I feel like I am like, what's that word that I don't do anymore? I feel like I'm pressing him. And I don't like feeling like that because I don't like to get pressed either. But I'm
Yeah.
like, no, we need to like regroup. You have to understand why the fuck I'm upset. You have to see why you were really dumb at this point. And
It couldn't
take
be you.
No,
It couldn't be you that was being dumb?
I overthink everything. So if I do something, I thought it through.
Okay. What if you thought through some dumb shit?
Well, you talked me out of it. I come to you first, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It don't matter because you're not. What you said, a stupid person don't know they're being stupid, right? So
That's why I talk to you.
all right. All
I
right.
come to you to regulate. The fuck?
Hello, you're part of the council board.
Stupid.
Board meeting.
Was I wrong? I didn't think so.
Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that silent treatment, and it's like when you and your partner or even whoever that like you really enjoy being around have that awkward tension, it's just not good. Just any kind of awkward tension is like uncomfortable.
How long can you last without talking to somebody in the same house?
Great,
you about to say that?
Great question. Great.
She was ready. She was like, oh shit.
I'm ready. Because I was actually gonna say that I feel like, and this is probably the worst thing to do. Like, but
oh god,
like I'll ignore it. And to the point where I may never even bring it up and just stay mad at you forever.
Oh, no. You are like that.
You are like that. You are like that. I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. I won't treat you accordingly.
You are like that.
And then it's just, we are not the same anymore.
On some part way shit.
Like,
oh Lord,
that's really fucked up. But yeah,
but in your household,
it's all a journey.
It is a journey. Going back to your question, in your household, how long can you stay not talking to someone?
Oh, that never happens. Like,
no,
and even
why?
worse,
Because of you or because of them? Like somebody's breaking it.
It's like the culture within the home. Like everybody's like this. Yeah, but it's not great because although we may not be staying upset at each other, even like you know how I feel, I know how you feel. It's not like it's actually getting hashed out. And then it just kind of like skips this step where now everything is fine and dandy.
I don't like that.
And if you look at what that really is, you're just sweeping everything under the rug. Yeah. So like it's very often that we have the same problems over and over again. And
then it comes up in like another argument.
But yeah, it's just like how many times are we gonna have this fight? So everyone's expressing themselves, but it's continuous and it's like
no growth, no change.
So exactly.
Yeah.
What about you? How long can you take not talking to people in your house?
Low key, I'm like going through that. But
she's like, what year is it?
Low key, I'm going through that. Again, it's just one of those things where it's like there has to be a level of compromise within everyone. And my thing is, I kind of wait till other people cool off. Like, I'm not gonna be dismissive, but at the same time, I'm not going to give you like a grand presentation of an apology you're expecting. If an apology is expected and I know I'm in the wrong, I'm going to do that. But if you choose not to accept an apology or if it's not up to your standard, I'm not here to paint you a different picture. Like, it is what it is. But in general, like, and I'm going to get into this just briefly, like, my biological father came out of prison. What year? I forget.
Like 2 years, 3 years ago. I don't know. Something.
Oh my God! You know what? He probably caused COVID.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so, you know what? I think it was before COVID. Facts.
You see, like he came out and then the world shift makes fucking sense. So, I think I like waited a year before reaching out to him. Completely regretted it. Oh my God! It's all like making.
It's all coming back.
But yeah, I had cut him off because there's just no accountability on his end. It's just a very weird, like, reverse parent-child relationship. I felt like I was talking to a kid, whereas instead of talking to an actual parent, and then I went as far as, like, cutting him out of my daughter's life. I'm like, yeah, no, you're not good for me. You're not good for her. You got to go. Like, and he's been clipped ever since. That's it. I mean, you know the story.
Yeah.
You know the story.
I mean, but he's not in your house though. So now,
I mean,
all right, yeah, you don't have to talk to him for the rest. Okay, I guess that does apply.
Like, there's been so many like family get-togethers I purposely avoided because he was there.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
So it's like I'm bound to run into you.
Wait. So when I went to Ellie's birthday party, who was that man I shot?
Oh, that's my dad. No, the one we like.
Oh,
the one we do like.
Prince, nah. Okay.
No, yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. Period.
So yeah, was it a relationship I was hoping to kind of have? Yeah. But at the same time, like, I was so grateful he wasn't in my life because that would have just been a complete shit show. And not to be so biased, but I don't think every parent is good for their child. And that's me as a parent speaking. So I'm just like, you know what? It's a blessing in disguise.
I mean, it only takes one parent to ruin a kid.
Takes a whole village to fuck them up.
Yo. I feel you.
And that's on release.
All right, well, this just got really dark.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. That's how I cope, too. Like, my go-to
coping mechanism?
It's dark humor.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
so bad.
Yeah, I can.
That's her thing.
I can get behind that.
And now it's her kid's thing.
Yeah,
It's leaked to her daughter too.
but she's funny. Whatever.
Yeah, no,
she's hilarious.
Yeah.
she's
just
funny.
too much.
All right. But yeah, so going back to what you were saying.
Yeah, no, so for me, I could stop talking. No. So I don't know, maybe I belong in your family, girl, because I'm the type that we could fight, and if I'm over it, this is why I like to internalize what's going on first, because sometimes it don't be that serious, and I'm taking it too serious.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I want my moment to understand if I'm being too serious or not. Sometimes he lets that happen. A lot of times he don't. So now what would happen is when he doesn't, we'll argue, we'll fight, whatever. And then he's mad. I'm mad. But then I don't want to be mad. And I never wanted to be mad. So then I'll just be like, babe. Or I'll put our show on.
Can we stop
I just start smiling or do an ugly ass face and make him laugh.
So that's like your toxic.
Yeah, yeah. Because he says what you say. You just sweeping under the rug. We're not even talking about the real topic. The real topic is that you tight and I'm not. Like, you get mad for shit that I don't.
Right.
And it's like, yeah. So lots of the times I don't feel like I need to change that though. I don't think that's something I gotta compromise. I feel like he just gotta understand to this day that you gotta just let me be, because I gotta see if it's serious. Like I said, I'm a Cancer. I'm emotional about a lot of stuff.
Oh, see, but that's different though. So you're like, so what you're saying is basically you need time to process whether or not you're even willing to deal with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That wasn't what I thought. I thought you meant like you need time to process before you could have that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because
Like,
well,
either way,
if it's
it'll
even
go.
worth having a conversation,
Okay.
because some things don't be worth having a conversation because it's just not that serious.
Well, I mean, I'm single. I feel like I've been single for so freaking long, and I say this all the time. It always comes up. Like our producer's laughing right now because he knows it. He knows it. But
He knows it.
He knows it. Like, but I feel like it's been so long since I was in a relationship. So like half the time, I feel like I wouldn't know how to do it at this point.
I'm still learning.
I mean, I would like to think though that like even if it doesn't bother you, like you have to have the conversation for their sake because like
I know, that's
you
the
know, like if it
compromise.
was with you and
Yeah.
like he didn't really care for the reason that you were upset,
Yeah.
but you still wanted to have that conversation just to like
Look
have
at
it
you
dealt
giving
with.
me therapy over here in the great friend. Okay.
All
I
right.
didn't know I was coming for therapy.
All right.
That's funny.
So I guess that's our spiel in our toxic go-to habits when we are upset.
We're very mature.
I'm so mature. I'm so mature.
And like I said, I don't have corona. This cough is like some other shit.
It's
And
all right.
I don't smoke cigarettes either. I don't know where it's coming from.
So thank you for being a guest on the Great Print.
Thank you for having
You're
me.
like my number one supporter, huh? If you're my cousin, you better support harder. But so yeah, tell everyone where we can find you, where you're active.
First
this,
of
that,
all,
and the
catch
third.
me on TikTok, because that's where I'm most lit at. First of all, I'm going viral. Let's talk about it. And Instagram is at JVCIE. First of all, I want to say this too real quick. Stop calling me Juicy. Stop calling me J Vice. I'm gonna need people to stop calling me what y'all calling me. Stop calling me Juicy. It's Juicy. It's J Vice. Some people just give me some fucking sound effects. It's Jacie, and the V is for the A. You know how Aaliyah did that whole so it's JVCIE because my name is spelled JACIE. I just wanted to set the record straight.
Never forget, come correct.
Yes. You heard it here first.
Yes.
All right, bye guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.